Hello dear fellow coders. Today we're gonna learn about comments and variables, and in Python we can use multi-lines and single lines comments, and also in Python comments usually start with a hashtag. And as you can see in our example here, uh, we have one line of a comment and one line of our statement. This is what we call a single line comment. Also, in single lines you usually use them for short quick comments for debugging, so as they can help you once you get an error in your program. You can be able to go back to that line, and you will understand more what that line was for, and all what purpose was it for. And for multi-line Python comments, also them for each and every one of them, they start with the hashtag also. And for these ones allow spanning across multiple lines, also known as block comments. And for this, you can use it to describe something more complicated. Also, once you see here, we've got 4 lines of comments, and this is what we call multi-line commenting. And these you usually use them for explaining something more. Also, comments are usually non-executable, and it's a very good practice to write a comment so that your program will be more appealing. And let's try to learn this program and see if the comments will be executable, which obviously it won't. Let's learn. Let's learn learn comments. As you can see here, as you can see here, it has only written out 2 lines. The first one, this one, it has escaped this one, and the last one, welcome to develops the coding world, and comments always start with a choice. So comments are unexecutable, but they are very useful. They usually help you out in many ways. Now that's all for comments. Let's talk about variables. And variables are very important in Python, not just only in Python, in many languages. And variables play a very important role in most programming languages, and Python is no exception. So a variable allows you to store a value by assigning it to a name, which can be used to refer to the value later in the program. And as you can see here, we've got one variable which we have assigned it to the number 5. So x here is our variable, where 5 is what we have assigned it to x. So you can be able to refer it by just printing x, and once you learn, it's gonna give you, let's try to learn it. It's gonna give you 5, which is our answer. Let's try something else. So z equals to, so what do we give it? Let's give it 20. Z equals to 20. So print print, let's try something different. 3 times x now as the z. So exactly. So let's try to learn this. As you can see, what it is gonna happen, we have assigned z as the variable. We have assigned it to the assignment of 20, and once we learn this, it's gonna print out 3 times z, which is 20, which is gonna be 20 times 3. Let's try to see the answer. As you can see, there goes our answer, which is 60. And also, as you can see, the variable stores its value throughout the program, and variables can be reassigned as many times as you want in order to change their value. What I mean by this is that I can assign x once more again, and let's assign it to something else. Let's give it a string. So this is gonna be x. No, let's try to assign it to x equals to 5. No, that's what we have assigned it to. Let's give it 25. Yeah, so let's try to print again x, and see what's gonna do. Print print x plus 5. Print x. Let's just print it out. So let's run the program. So as you can see, the first answer here, the first x was 5, so when you print it out, it's gonna give us 5. The second one, which our answer was 60, which will give us 60 here also. And now, as we can see, we have assigned x once more, and it's giving us 25, which is this. So, but in Python, variables don't have specific types, so you can assign a string to a variable and later assign an integer to the same variable. But this is not recommended. So what you will do, try to give it another name and not really assigning it to another. So that's the end of this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.